Silicon Valley shines like a dream, but behind the shimmer is something most people never see. Behind the glass towers, espresso bars, and billion-dollar apps, shadows move differently. People drift like ghosts, their bodies bent, their eyes empty, their stories forgotten. This isn't science fiction. It's real, and it's happening now, just a few streets away from the future. On one side, the rich sip lattes, wearing luxury sneakers, calling self-driving cars. On the other, tense crowd sidewalks. Needles glitter in the gutters. Shopping carts hold what's left of someone's life. Tech changed the world, but it couldn't fix what's breaking in its own backyard. This is no longer just homelessness. It's collapse. Fentanyl, meth, fake Adderall, cheap, deadly, everywhere. Just 2 milligrams can end a life. Withdrawal isn't a hangover. It's agony, vomiting, shaking, panic, bone-deep pain. People use not to get high, but to stop the suffering. There is no joy, just survival. Fentanyl paralyzes. Meth scrambles the brain. Together, they turn people into husks, zombies, they're called. But they're not monsters. They're sons, daughters, veterans, teenagers, people who took the wrong pill at a party, or painkillers after surgery, and never made it back. And still, the world scrolls past. This isn't a glitch in the system. It is the system. A failure not just of policy, but of basic humanity. These people weren't lost. They were pushed, by impossible housing costs, by a healthcare system that turned away, by a society that decided some lives don't count. Where's the outrage? Where's the urgency? This is the richest place on earth, and it's falling apart. In the next chapter, we meet the people in the eye of the storm. Some are fighting to escape. Some have stopped fighting. But all of them matter. Because this isn't just a California story. It's a warning. When people are forced to live with no shelter, no help, and no hope, survival begins to twist into something darker. You see it in shattered car windows. In locked storefronts before sundown. In neighborhoods putting up taller fences, not for style, but for safety. San Francisco isn't just a city anymore, it's a warning sign. Shoplifting isn't a surprise. It's routine. Stores lock up merchandise like it's gold. Employees are told not to stop thieves, it's too dangerous. Even the biggest retailers are packing up. They've realized something painful: no one is coming to fix this. But the real story isn't just in storefronts. It's under the bridges. In the tents. In the forgotten corners of the richest state in America. These makeshift camps follow their own rules, built not by law, but by desperation. Theft is constant. Fights break out over space, over drugs, or sometimes over nothing at all: a glance, a word, a memory. Violence is common. Women with mental illness are the most at risk, and crimes against them rarely ever get reported. To whom? The police are overwhelmed, burnt out, and late if they show at all. Out here, victim and aggressor often blur together. A man with a bat today might be found dead tomorrow. A woman who steals for a fix might overdose before sunrise. These aren't criminals. They're casualties. Broken by addiction. Crushed by untreated illness. Forgotten by a system that stopped caring. Even the wealthier suburbs, San Mateo, Los Altos, feel the ripple. People whisper about break-ins, carry pepper spray, install cameras, hire private security. It's not hatred. It's fear. Because deep down, they know, this chaos is spreading. This isn't some Hollywood crime wave. It's not profit-driven lawlessness. It's collapse. A slow, silent breakdown of the social fabric. And beneath it all, something even darker moves, hidden behind the noise of addiction and poverty. It doesn't come with sirens or big headlines. It hides in motel lots, in alleyways, under the weight of fentanyl and meth. Every woman leaning into a car window. Every teen loitering outside a fast food joint. They're not always making a choice. Some are being controlled, sold, watched by pimps, by dealers, by people who trade in flesh the way others trade in money. Sometimes it starts small. A place to crash. A warm meal. A promise of escape. But the price is their freedom. No phone. No ID. Just fear. And addiction. In places drowning in meth and fentanyl, the body becomes currency, a way to survive the next withdrawal. But every transaction steals another piece of their soul. And worst of all, it's invisible. Most people don't see it. Or don't want to. The buyers hide behind tinted glass. The traffickers blend into the streets. And society convinces itself it's not happening, not here, not now. But it is. And it's spreading. This isn't just another sad story. It's not a string of bad luck or bad choices. It's organized. It's profitable. It exists because systems have failed and people have been forgotten. This is about structures, ones that allow exploitation to grow in silence. The truth is, solutions exist, but they aren't simple or comfortable. We need more outreach, more safe housing, trauma recovery, and real long-term exit plans, not more arrests or court dates. Survival shouldn't be criminalized. We need to stop punishing poverty and start disrupting the networks that profit from pain. Because if we let this fade into background noise, we're not just failing them, we're giving up on ourselves. In cities like San Francisco or New York, it's easy to talk about equality when billionaires and the homeless walk the same streets. But this crisis isn't just urban, it's everywhere now. In quiet suburbs with $300,000 homes, families live in cars, hiding in plain sight. This isn't just about the cost of housing, it's about how fast everything else has risen: rent, groceries, healthcare, while wages barely move. In Silicon Valley, the drop from middle class to homelessness isn't slow. It's sudden. One layoff. One emergency. One missed check. And the ground disappears. He used to have stock options, now he's sleeping in his car. She was a mother who always paid rent, until the landlord raised it 60%. A week later, she and her children were behind a supermarket with 2 trash bags and a prayer. These aren't exceptions. They're becoming the norm. Teachers, nurses, veterans, people who worked, paid taxes, raised kids, now living on the edge because there's no room for error. And what's most terrifying? We've normalized it. People overdose in public, and no one stops. A man foaming at the mouth outside a tech campus gets no second glance. A woman convulsing on the sidewalk near a Tesla charger is just another inconvenience. This isn't just an erosion of empathy, it's the collapse of basic humanity. Somewhere along the way, we stopped asking how this could happen and started accepting it. They made bad choices, we say. It's not our problem. But pain doesn't disappear because it's common. Tragedy doesn't lose weight because we see it every day. And every time we look away, the cracks get wider. In one zip code, billionaires debate uploading consciousness. In the next, someone just wants a safe place to sleep. This isn't a lack of resources, it's a failure of priorities. We've built artificial intelligence, but can't manage basic compassion. We've automated everything but care. This is the contradiction of our time. And unless we face it, the collapse won't stay on the margins, it will spread until numbness becomes the norm and suffering becomes just another scroll. But we're not helpless. We know what works: permanent housing, trauma-informed care, decriminalizing poverty, and outreach that builds trust. It's not quick, and it won't make headlines, but it's real. And the question isn't how we fix this. It's whether we still have the heart to try. The end won't come in flames. It's already here, in silence. In our scrolling. In our explanations. But silence isn't neutral, it's complicity. And the longer we accept this as normal, the harder it will be to build anything better. So if this moved you, don't let it fade. Share it. Speak up. Because the only thing more dangerous than collapse is getting used to it.